Have you made a lot of money out of your music?
Money. I mean, how much is a lot of money to you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have you made, say, millions of dollars?
No.
Are you a rich man?
When you mean rich, what you mean?
Do you have a lot of possessions? A lot of money in the bank?
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life, forever.
There is absolutely, well, I'm not going to say absolutely, but very, very little carpeting that's done here. 95% is tile. There are some hardwood floors here, but that's few and far between. So tile is always a cheaper option, and therefore they have a lot of different transition strips. Schluter pretty much has a market in the States on transition strips, but look at this. You know, the rounded black. Yeah, this is our plastic. Rounded white. You have rounded like a brown type of color, gold, or some type of other brown. I mean, just a selection of all this plastic transition edging, if you want to call it that, is enormous. These are the metal ones. I'm not finding metal that's rounded in the States. And then they have gold, more of a brass type color. That's metal also. Silver with rounded, very deep. Wish I could find these deeper ones in the States. This is a corner piece, aluminum corner piece for a stair tread. So that's kind of cool. Not finding that at Home Depot either. And got the plastic pieces as well. That would be better. And these are all plastic, not quite as thick corner pieces. And then look at this. This could be either a transition or border. So the inset of the tile is already set in there. Little pieces are set in there, and then you could actually use this a lot of different applications, but you could use that as a border, kind of a skinny border in a shower, but you could also use it vertically across, you know, maybe on tile going up a wall or something. And they have a few different ones here. Look at that one. So it's kind of glass, curvature type glass. Already inset and everything. So aluminum, you just cut off what you don't need. And look at that, it's kind of fancy. I like that. And then the rounded one, a little fancy also, I like that. Oh, this is a different border. The selection, very nice. Don't know the manufacturer, but I definitely like it. It's a lot different than we would normally have. With the tile, the different tile here. Look at that, that's very cool. I like that a lot. I like that black tile with a ridge on it. Don't know where I would put that. In a shower maybe. Definitely not on a floor. And of course they have tile that they're not going to have in the States. This is also has a texture like a ridge type thing on it. Very, very cool. I like it. The tile that they have here, I'm not seeing, well, you know, of course the standard mosaics and stuff like that, but I'm not seeing some of the pattern tile. I'm sure they have some here somewhere. There's a big 18 by 18 tile, 24 by 24 tile. Huge. And color tile, yeah. Green, I'm not seeing green. This has a wave on it also. Another black type. type tile. Just different stuff, you know. All of this stuff is going to come from other countries, you know, typically South America, although I'm sure they make some of it here. This has a texture on it also. Every single one of these have a little ridge going across it. It's a shame. I don't know where you would put this. It's a shame to have that texture and not be able to feel it. Maybe that's a floor tile. Yeah, it's not slippery. So you could probably use it as a floor tile and actually get something from that that ridge feel. And here is a ceramic that looks like marble. That's different. Ooh, look at that. So this looks like a mosaic rock, and it's not. This is all one piece. In fact, it's ceramic, what I call glazed clay. But that's nice. That would be cool to be able to cut that, use strips of that as a border, or even on a floor or something. I don't know. Again, one solid piece. This is not a mosaic. Not a mosaic. Solid pieces. I like that. Blue. My camera is showing a light blue, but this is a very dark blue. That's cool too. Same idea. That's slippery, but it has a ridge on it. So when I say pattern tile, that's what I mean. 4 tiles come together to make a pattern, and it's quite prevalent in Jamaica. You can see these 4, if they were to come together with the same color, they're showing you different colors on here. Same with these, and it would be about the same size, about a 3 foot by 3 foot, or just about very close to that. Same over here. This is about 2 foot by 2 foot. Altogether, it's about 4 by 4 by 4 pattern. Same as over here. Actually, that's a little bit smaller than the other one. And then you have these, and here is even bigger. This is really, really nice. These are very intricate. I'm feeling indentations here where these gold pieces are and stuff like that, and a very, very thin grout line to make this pattern complete. Big tile. Good part of 30, 32 inches on that. Very, very nice. Again, very large area in order to make that happen. Same thing here. All these. You're not going to see anything like this in the States. This is crazy. I mean, you know, like if you had a foyer or something like that, that would be very cool to do kind of an inlay of the 4 of these and then some other tiles surrounding it. But nice. To give you an idea, 13,000 is roughly about $110 US. And I don't know if that's for one or for all 4. Either which way, kind of pricey. This is a little cheaper, 9,000, which is just under $100, about 80 bucks US. So there's, I like this tile. This tile is nice. This is black, and it's got a definite, like little bumps going across there. Very different. That would be kind of nice for a shower. And then again, this looks like a mosaic, but it's not. It's a solid piece. Same as over here. Same as over there. And at this store, they don't really have the pattern tile. Here's kind of what I saw before. This looks like a mosaic, but it's not. It looks like little strips, and it's just one solid piece of tile, same as this. Looks like a glass mosaic, but it's not glass at all. It's a piece of tile, which really haven't seen. Kind of cool. And then instead of the 18 by 18 wood type tile, this is a solid 16 by 16 piece. So just a little different. The only thing I'm not seeing here, brick. It's got a texture on it, very rough. That would be good for like an outdoor application of floor, something like that. But definitely looks like brick until you get to the grout line, I suppose. It's kind of cool. Oh, here's a wood plank tile. It's actually the only porcelain that I see here, because this is porcelain, but all these other tile are what I call glazed clay. It's like the Georgia clay on the back, and then it's ceramic. They're all basically ceramic tiles, even the ones I showed. Even the ones I showed before. So a little bit of trim pieces that they have. Not a big selection of those. Countertop pieces and stuff, and then mosaics, and same transition strips. Oh, here's a pattern tile. So the pattern tile is 16 by 16, which makes about 3 foot by 3 foot basically. And the larger wood plank tile. And then the mosaic is, again, that are one piece ceramic. Here's my tile job that I did in 2003, 15 years ago. No tile has popped up. It's still pretty much the same way it was in 2003. I'll link that video. If you can't find it on my channel, I'll link that video in the description.
There's probably some of you out there that are familiar with Rick's Cafe. It's out here in Negril, Jamaica. Just wanted to show you a little tile on this sign. That's just incredible. Look at that. All little pieces in here. Little sliver cuts, little tiny pieces of tile. Even that one up there. And then all the letters that obviously had to been cut out in separate tile.
Alright, if you came here on the yellow boat, the Tortuga boat, your captain is ready right now. Tortuga crew, so the folks who came in on the yellow boat, your boat is ready.
That's some artistic work right there. We'll back up. Love that. Then I want to show you this outdoor shower they have. This is the coolest shower floor. If you had an outdoor application to do something like this, just kind of rock standing up. Of course, on your feet, you know, sandals are okay, but when you step on it with your bare foot, yeah, it feels like it looks like. It's not comfortable at all. But it is very cool, and it all slopes down into the drain. A couple of them here. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, then subscribe. Hit that button and subscribe. I make nothing off of YouTube, so please be a Patreon member. I'm gonna post a link down below to my Patreon account, and you can donate $1, $5, $10, $20 a month. Just pledge that on a monthly basis. That will help me produce more videos and content so that you can watch and learn from my channel. And donate at least $50 if you're gonna call. If you're gonna call for advice, donate to my PayPal, please. Donate first, and then feel free to call me or email me for advice. Otherwise, business calls only, please.